Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be this look. It is basically what I am going to call it as daytime glam. It has very long eyelashes and it has a little bit of glitter and dark browns and more red undertones to it because that's what I like in life. So I'm just basically going to one of those like locked in rooms where like you're locked in a room, you have to solve a crime. Just a little backstory, this is the last day of our anniversary weekend extravaganza, which basically means we had 2 anniversaries in one weekend and we decided to go crazy and have as much fun as possible this weekend. So today is the last day, unfortunately, but it has been an amazing weekend. So we will continue to do this every year, I think. But yeah, I think this video will be a voiceover just because I got a new mic and I don't want this video to be 30 minutes long because I take forever to do my makeup in the morning. But yeah, this isn't for everyone for a daytime glam look. It is for me. I love it. Yeah, so just don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Okay, so just as a reference, I already did my eyebrows with the Brow Wiz and applied some primer. Now the first shade I will be using with this MAC 224 blending brush is from Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Palette in the color Peanut Butter, all over my crease just as a transition shade. Now going in with Lime Crumbs Venus palette in the color Creation, I am just using my MAC 217 brush just to buff that into my crease, trying to bring it a little bit lower than where I used the first shade. Now with a clean blending brush, I am just blending those 2 colors together, very messy, but it does the job, and just blending it as much as I like. Going in with the same palette and the same MAC 217 brush, I'm taking the dark brown shade in the color Divine, and I'm just really trying to concentrate that in the lower section of my crease and in the outer V. Now just blending both eyes, and if you see my mouth moving, it's because I am talking to my husband while it's filming. And now posing. Now going in with Too Faced Glitter Glue, I'm just going to apply that on the back of my hand while I make that attractive face. And I just use my fingers and I pat it on one eye at a time, so I like to kind of work with this in sections. It is a very tacky product, but I feel like it is the best product to apply any loose glitters, or in my case today, pigments. I am using MAC's pigment in the color Melon, just with a eBay cheap concealer brush, and it just does the trick. Now going back in with the same MAC brush and going back in with the last shade that I used, the color Divine, and just deepening up that crease. Now going in with that same semi-clean brush at this point and just kind of blending all those 3 colors together. Now going back in with the first shade I used in the color Peanut Butter by Too Faced, I just blended just a little bit on top because I've lost that color. Now from the power of editing so fast, I applied my red cherry lashes in the shade in the style 213, and just using my Laura Mercier hydrating primer. Now going in with my favorite purchase in a really long time makeup wise. This is the, what is this? The Makeup Forever HD foundation, but in the stick form, and I love it. It's amazing. Now just reaching around trying to grab something. I'm going in with a Sigma brush. This is just the, what is it? The slanted kabuki brush. And now going into my Anastasia Beverly Hill Original Contour Kit, just grabbing the color Havana. And the brush I'm using is by the company Royal and Land Nickel, and it's just their contour brush. I feel like this brush, along with my NARS Ita, just gives me the best precision when I'm contouring, and I just try to take my time. Now you can see I kind of just hit my forehead a little bit, and I hit both sides of my cheeks, and I also hit my double chin that I have because I have such a round face. Crazy. Now, it looks a little crazy, but I'm just grabbing a clean stippling brush, and I am going to blend the crap out of my face. I think this is probably what takes me the longest time when I'm doing my makeup, because I blend like no other. Now trying to cover up that monster evil pimple that decided to show up, I used my NARS Creamy Concealer. And now for my under eyes, I am using the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer in the shade Light Medium 30. And I use this as a concealer, but mainly as a highlight. Now just taking a brush, I blended it out. Now in that little container was the Ben Nye Banana Powder, and I use it with my beauty blender just to kind of bake a little, and it just gets all over me all the time. Now going in with my Fit Me powder in the shade 340. I use it as a bronzer, and my favorite thing to do is just go over my contour because it makes it look not so harsh in my opinion. And then I am going in with my Rockateur blush with just a blush brush. And I am using a Real Techniques brush just to kind of buff that all out. Now going in with my MAC blush in Internal Sun, just blending away. Now taking a Real Techniques brush and just kind of just blowing and dusting away all of that Ben Nye powder and just blend, blend, blend. Now back to the eyes, using that same Lime Crime palette. This is the color Creation right under my lower lash line, and I'm just using a MAC pencil brush. Now with the same pencil brush and the same Lime Crime palette, I am using the color Creation just to deepen it up with that brown and just connecting all the eyeshadows together. Now going in with the Makeup Forever Sculpting Duos, that was in the shade 2, just using the highlighter just for my inner tear duct and my brow. This is the Anastasia Brow Gel, that was the color Brunette. Now using an e.l.f. fan brush and the beautiful Champagne Pop. Now just dusting on top of it that same highlighter that I use for my eyes from Makeup Forever because it gives me more of a glow. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara as I get so close to the camera, just to blend my lashes. And with that fan brush, I was just kind of pushing down my lashes just to kind of make them go down. Now I'm going to bathe myself in this and choke. Watch me choke. Yep, I choked. I use so much of it. It's crazy, but I do that all the time. Now, this is the color 1995 from Gerard Cosmetics that was created by the Queen Jaclyn Hill. And this is the completed look. Thank you guys so much for watching.